How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review. And it is Barleywine time today in the form of Trillium Brewing's Day and Night. I have not had this before. I'm pretty new to Trillium. They're a relatively new brewery, but they do not distribute out of their area. Friend of mine, Brad, thank you, Brad. I went to Boston a couple weeks ago and brought back a bunch of stuff. 6 Trillium beers to be exact, and this would be my 4th or 5th review of theirs. 4th, 5th, actually, I believe. 4th, 5th, sorry. Anyway, 2 I lost because my camera went weird on me. Yeah, super excited to give her a whirl, as I am pretty much all beers. And yeah, let's see what she's got going on. As far as what it says in the label, Day and Night Blonde Barleywine Style Ale with cold brewed coffee. 10% alcohol by volume, Trillium Brewing, and that's all there is to it. If you watched any of our Trillium reviews so far, if they actually make it up because my camera keeps screwing up, you will notice I am in love with their labeling. Absolutely love their labeling. They're up there with one of my favorite labels. Blown me away. Just everything about it, from the layout to the design to the artwork, everything about it. Huge fan of it. So, yeah, there you go. But it's all about the beer. The only other thing is, it says date on it. It's relatively new. Actually, this is crazy new. It is just about 3 weeks old. So that's a pretty damn new beer right there. Must have got bottled literally when he was up there, because I got it about 3 weeks ago. So we'll see what she has to offer. If it's American style barley wine, I do not know. If it is, probably be quite a bit hop forward considering it's so fresh. But I don't mind me a little bit of American barley wine style action if it's done right. First things first. For being a blonde ale, it has an infinitely creamy top to it, decently sporadic style bubbles from bottom to top. The head doesn't seem like it's going to stick around all that long. Color-wise, almost perfectly clear. It has a slight hazy density to it. But yeah, it's wish it had a little bit more going on, a little bit more unfiltered density to it. But it's just a hair shade of clear. I'm not sure if you can get that on the camera there, color-wise, but yeah, just wish it has a little bit more cloudy density. I like a nice high density to my barley wines. But yeah, I mean, it looks quite inviting. So yeah, let's see what she smells like. It smells like honey. It smells like a honeysuckle to me. Maybe the slightest hint of coffee, but it's getting a nice sweetness, almost like a floral sweetness. Like I said, like a honeysuckle sweetness from it. But yeah, you don't smell like how dense the sugars are in it. I anticipate this to be really, really sweet. It's almost like you're getting like sugar vapor off of it. 0 hops whatsoever. So I assume it's some English-based blonde barley wine. But yeah, it's a really weird nose to it in that I like it, but it's kind of different than anything I've ever had, which actually kind of excites me because it just smells... It smells very, like, how do I put it? If any of you have ever had Santa Claus, it's that kind of nose, but if Santa Claus made it like a honey beer, that's kind of like the nose I'm getting from it. Like, Santa Claus to me tastes like plum candy. It's almost like a honey candy to me. So, yeah. It smells cool. It looks cool. Let's see if she tastes cool. Cheers. I like this beer. It's exactly what I just said. If you ever had a Santa Claus before, this tastes like a honey, maybe a slight bit of apple, just a hair apple, like a honey with a dash of apple, Santa Claus style beer. Tastes like a super high gravity lager. Like Santa Claus is a Doppelbock in classification, but to me it's its own style. That's really interesting. Really interesting. Reminds me a bit, my memory serves me correctly, which it should because it just sprung in my head. I did a review about a month ago, an aged review, so you got to take that with a grain of salt. I did a review of Samuel Adams Griffin's Bow, which was a blonde barley wine from them. And but that was like several years old, like 4 or 5 years old, I believe. This kind of reminds me of that in a good way because I like that beer too. Yeah, that's cool. I dig it. Nice sweetness there. The coffee might get a little bit of coffee bitterness, and that's about it. But there's sweetness on sweetness on sweetness. The mouthfeel is really nice. It's got like almost like a nice density, a nice viscousness to it. It's not fluffy. It's just got, it's not syrupy, but it's kind of more leaning towards that than it is thin. Like I said, the sweetness is there. Getting what I taste is like a bunch of like honeysuckle kind of florally honey kind of notes out of it. And yeah, I dig it. It works for me. Absolutely works for me. Blonde barley wine, cold brewed coffee. Yeah. So yeah, I really enjoy it, man. It's just my style. I'm a huge, not to keep harking on Sammy Claus and Trillium's review. It's their review, not their review, but yeah, it's like a honey based Santa Claus to me. So there you go. Makes me happy. Rating wise, I would give it a 92. I really like this beer. This works for me. Yeah, 92 overall. The slightest bit of hop there, just the tiniest bit. 92 overall. Value and availability kind of sucks. Value, $12 for this beer. Awesome. 8. I give it on a value scale. Availability, can only get it. I don't even know if they do. They probably do small distribution, I would assume, around the brewery. But my friend had to go to Boston to get it, so availability is a 1 unless you live in the greater Boston area. So there you go. Trillium's Day and Night. If you're a fan of Sammy Claus or any of that style, I mean, it's a very unique style of beer. But if you're a fan of Sammy Claus and you want something that is in that vein, but just a little bit different, this is the sucker for you. Absolutely. Love this beer. So there you go. Trillium's Day and Night. Big thumbs up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you like it, share and like and all that fun stuff. If you like, check us out anywhere else on the internet. You can. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Untapped. Massive beers in all 4 of those places. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice, beautiful, interesting beer right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.